Were you able to sleep last night? Huh? Oh, sleep? Sure I slept. Guten Morgen, Yoto. You look like you're ready to put on a real show. But before you do, I have a good look gift for you. The voice print analysis came back, and the results couldn't be more clear. The voice in the mock trial video and the tape recording are one and the same. In other words, the recording is a fabrication. The voice on the tape says you're a goner, just like in Junie's script. It's been identified as a fake. The lab is continuing their study of the tape. So far, they found signs of overdubbing, but it's going to take a bit longer to recover the audio that was erased. Who's there? Wait! Did you see who it was? No, I got a quick look, but they got away. I think it might have been Hugh. Bet he was eavesdropping. Wonder if he saw a hand. Probably. Oh, I'm sure he wasn't the only one just now. I bet Robin and Boxgirl are listening in too. But make sure they don't make a run for it. That is my final gift for you. Okay, all that's left now is to reach out to the truth. I've had many codes of steel work out. I'm a part of justice and I'm fine. Your turn. October 26, 10 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 4. Court is now in session. All rise. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Juniper Woods. The prosecution is ready as well. Isn't that right, Prosecutor Blackwell? Yes, well, moving right along. Yesterday's adjournment was unexpected yet necessary, but I'll be running a tight ship here today, so no funny business from anyone. Understood? Your boldness, Robin Newman and Hugh O'Connor have recanted their confessions. But later, I shall drill them at leisure to find whether I can charge them with perjury. Well, this sure complicates matters. Still, one must not overlook the facts. Now, about the school camera photo that was submitted yesterday. A pity, but that evidence is no longer relevant to this case. The art clock runs fast. It cannot function as an accurate measure of time. As for the bungling detective who overlooked it, he is paying for his failure as we speak. Oh, Detective Fulbright. Hope you return to work before his podcast attack. Hey, think yourself lucky. Gumshoe ended up with a 150% salary cut. But if that's the case, then what will we... The accused is the sole person who could have moved the body from out into stage. And I mean to prove it here this day. Just like Detective Fulbright said, but what else does he have up his sleeve? My understanding of this heinous crime is thus. The murder took place near the center of the art room, as evidenced by the blood stain. Blood was also found on some pottery next to the window over the maintenance area, which is to say the body was carried over to that very window. From there it was dropped down to the maintenance area below. No ordinary scratch to the body aside from the fatal wound. That too was per in the script. A high jump mat was employed to cushion the fall, and a ball cart was used to haul the body over to the stage. That's not very clever. I mean, it's the same exact body moving scheme as the script. Anyone can move the body out. Your propensity to spew forth words before you think is not very clever either. Are you... Moreover, the prosecution has a witness, which is most unfortunate for you. Witness, it's time for you to come forth. What a surprise. Ahem! Well then, would the witness please state his name and occupation?
Hugh O'Connor. I'm a senior at Famous Legal Academy. I'm studying to be a lawyer. Yes, they have told that lawyer now would testify to the truth. So I intend to cooperate fully in today's trial. Happy now, Miss Sykes? What's he up to now?
The court appreciates your cooperation, Mr. O'Connor. Now your testimony, please.
The lecture hall was packed before the mock trial, but the rest of the campus was empty. That's when I saw Juniper dragging a large mat from behind the stage. I was watching her from a vantage point between the stage and the maintenance area. She was heading towards me, so I assumed she was on her way to the maintenance area. But I didn't have time to stand around and see what she did after that. The real truth hurts so much, doesn't it, Miss Sykes? Or maybe you thought I was going to bring up something else entirely against your client. Never snap your comeback when I need one. It's coming straight at us today, using any means possible.
To protect the students who had to climb up high when setting up the stage, a mat was brought over to the stage from the storehouse.
Our client is the student council president.
Oh, there's plenty more. There is but one mat in the entire school that could cushion a fall from such lofty heights. Ergo, the mat in question was indispensable to moving the body.
I think I get it now. The drag marks we saw behind the stage were made by the mat.
The only mat of that thickness was where the body is assumed to have been dropped. It would be hard to deny a possible link to this case.
We're off to a bad start again. You sure you're okay, Fina? Game on, Hugh. Game on. Right, we're just getting to the important part.
Eager to unsheath your blade, Sykes Dono? Your heavy breath is right.
So the only issue is distance? You're not denying that you're a heavy breather? You're saying that scientific studies have proven that's not... Hang in there, Fina. No matter how many insults they hurl, won't affect the judge's opinion of you. How come her self-esteem? Let's get back to what happened before the mock trial.
Hold it!
Objection!
That is where you are wrong. There is but one mat in the entire school that could cushion a 3-story fall. Hence, the mat dragged by the accused was essential to moving the body.
If we win this one, I promise to donate another victim out to the academy. Now, show me how to show you the truth. You'll have my full cooperation.
Hold it!
Mr. O'Connor, are you positive you're standing exactly where you said? I was between the stage and maintenance area, and she was behind the backdrop. He's sticking to his guns. There's an issue here where he was standing. Before you ask, I have my glasses. Therefore, I'm positive it was Juniper. That is not an issue.
What the fuck's that supposed to mean? Even with my glasses, I still missed a few things. Yeah, okay. So it seems that it's something linked to here.
Objection!
Nope. Don't ask me. Like I said, contradicts my fucking brain cells.
Hold it!
Objection!
Such wild momentum. Perhaps you were a raging bull in your past.
Objection!
What? Justice Donald. Her assertion is Juniper was simply putting them our way. In that case, where would she be taking it? He's gonna get a face full of justice post-time if he keeps that up.
Anyway, I saw her heading towards me.
Fuck that. Oh, clever.
Hold it!
Objection!
Are you mad or merely delusional? Everyone was in the lecture hall before the mock trial. The rest of the campus was empty. Ergo, the only probable suspects were the 3 trial participants.
I know, thank you for saying the obvious.
Mr. Confidence sure goes all out when he tells the truth. Careful now, Athena. Genius like you could be leading me right in a trap. Hey, what time is it, Mom?
I'm gonna have a top tape the last one again.
Objection!
Nope. I'm out.
Sometimes the most obvious answer is most obvious. It's always obvious. Why, yes, in fact, there were a bunch of those next to my house until a few days ago, too. So noisy behind there, but I couldn't take a peek. Oh, how it piqued my interest.
Exactly, Anna. You cannot see past the screens, and that is the purpose. Let's see. How exactly is that screen positioned again?
Oh my, but the screen would have been completely in the way.
That's right. Therefore, the witness couldn't have possibly seen our client from this point.
Ugh. Ouch. Order! Order! Miss O'Connor, have you been lying to this court? The screen, right. Must have slipped my mind.
What? Are you telling me you, Mr. Genius, forgot something as literally big as that?
There are two kinds of memory lapses. And what kind do you mouth breathers have?
And the genius level lapses of memory that people like me have. Why don't you just admit that was a normal everyday brain fog already?
Will the witness now please restate what he remembers, minus the lapses of memory?
That's easy. It was on the other side of the screen. No words, I witnessed Juniper from the stage side of the screen.
Objection!
You are testifying that a client was behind the stage? But neither mind this court, the back of the stage is not visible from the front. I actually see our client behind the stage, from the stage side of the screen. The witness himself would also have to be in the same area behind the stage. In that case, our client would have definitely seen Mr. O'Connor.
Ouch.
Nice one, Athena. Keep it up.
Objection!
Alright, golden boy. Is this not your chance? Telling the truth will be like a weight lifted. The fact that golden boy here was where he initially stated. That is to say, he was between the maintenance area and the stage.
Objection!
But then the screen
Objection!
blocked his view.
On the ground, yes, his view would have been blocked indeed. But consider how smoke always wants to rise up high.
Athena, look at the photo again. Do you think... something on the other side of the screen? Something high enough to see the stage? No, wait, this crane right here? I don't remember seeing a crane down the day of the mock trial. Me neither, but it's probably safe to assume it was moved before you found the body.
That's far enough, Prosecutor Blackwell. Remember, you promised. I recall making no such promise. It was you who came blubbering to me about keeping quiet in exchange for information.
What's all this about, Thomas? Is this about whatever Blackwell is against him? What's it got to do with going into the crane?
Golden Boy did not go up in that crane for fun. He was working part-time as a crane operator within school grounds. What? Do you mean to tell me a high school student was operating a crane?
The witness,
I object to the prosecutor's last statement. There's no proof I have operated that crane.
Hold it!
actually, there just might be something that proves you did.
What?
This whole part-time job thing is true, but that would be limited to a single day. You're probably working at the same site the previous day too. Is this what you're thinking of, Athena?
Oh yeah, the glasses and hair.
Yep, as the court can see, the photo captured the crane's operator. And if you look carefully, he bears a definite resemblance to Mr. O'Connor.
Are you serious? This is ridiculous. How very interesting. Let's ascertain whether this is as ridiculous as the witness maintains. The defense agrees with the prosecution. Let's bring the facts to light.
That's all very well and good, but just how do you propose to do that?
The figure in this photo is wearing a very unique object around his neck.
Why, yes, you can see it right now. But then, are you saying you mean to...
Mr. O'Connor's neck is almost entirely concealed by his whole collar. That's exactly why I believe this warrants further examination.
No! Not a chance. That would be a blatant violation of my privacy. You are a disgrace of a man. Now start unbuttoning that collar before I hack it off.
Guess I have no choice.
Oh my!
So where did you buy that neckband, if I may ask? I didn't buy it. It's handmade, and there's only one like it in the world. Well, it sure looks like the neckband in the photo. Should we have the photo analysed? You're one irritating lady. Fine, I admit it. I work a part-time construction job. It has nothing to do with our school. Operating high equipment is no big deal for a guy from Parallel Park one-handed. I never expected one of my jobs would take me to my own school.
But when you factor in all the required tests and apprenticeship period, wouldn't you have to be at least 20 to have a license for operating a crane?
Oh, that not. You see, I'm a genius, so you know.
Objection!
Let us dispense with this inane charade, Golden Boy. No, Prosecutor Blackwell, please don't!
High school seniors are 19 at most, and thus they fail to complete the requirements. But that does not apply to you. Does it, Mr. O'Connor?
Why didn't I apply? He's a senior, so he's around that age, right? No, don't, please.
Actually, the young boy here is 25. He took a 7-year break from school.
Wait, come again?
Take a gander on the official school enrollment documentation. 'Tis all there.
25? He's older than me?
A 25-year-old high school student?
Seven-year break. 7 years. I have just one thing to say. There are two kinds of 7-year breaks. The ordinary kind you mouth breathers take, and the genius kind people like me take. But a genius would quickly become a chore for a 7-year break. I think you have that backwards, Safina. Even geniuses make mistakes.
Holy shit, it's updated. A senior in the lawyer course, he served as a defense in the mock trial. He took 7 years off from school at one point.
I just happened to make mine only 7 years in a row. Only you could get away with using only like that.
Enough of this jibber jabber. Suffice to say, the witness was up in the crane when he saw the accused dragging the mat. The accused readied all she needed to move the body immediately prior to doing so. That much is clear. I see no need to deliberate the matter further. Considering that the body was moved in the same manner as in the script, I find Prosecutor Blackwell's claim to be quite persuasive. Does the defense care to dissuade me?
When the mat was used to move the body, Junie's gonna be under suspicion. Fina, I just thought of something. What was you doing in the crane right before the mock trial? He couldn't have been on the job at the time. He was waiting for the trial to start. Yeah, why was he in the crane? Wait, you don't think... Your Honor.
Yes, Miss Sykes?
I've got an amazing idea which might turn the prosecution around.
Interesting.
Move the body.
Those are pretty strong words, Athena. You sure about this?
Objection!
Well done, boy. Care to chime in? Intend to say no more on the matter. Save that this does not bode well for you.
Wait, was that my sign this time? Or is this another trap? Watch this. I can use a bow and arrow one-handed. Wow, that's a crazy level of dexterity. I can even drive a crane one hand. That's easy. But operating the crane itself is so complex it requires both hands. I would have a court look at this. Oh, please tell me that's a ketchup stain. You wish. My hand was injured and required surgery. That's the reason I kept my hand in my pocket all this time.
I have already verified this with the hospital of treatment. Quite a nasty wound, they say.
So, how did you hurt? I see no need to discuss that. It has no relevance to this case.
2 hands are required to operate complex machinery such as a crane. Ergo, on the day of the mock trial, the witness was incapable of moving the body by crane.
Wonderful. I planned on moving the crane the night before the mock trial, but then I got injured. Wanting to keep my part-time job a secret, I had to do it just before the mock trial instead. And here I thought this was the big break I've been waiting for.
Now that the defense's history is laid bare, I would have the court recall my claim. The body was dropped out of a third-floor window to a mat near the maintenance area. And a ball cart was used to move it to the stage. See? I've been paying attention.
Well done, you boys. Now consider this.
The accused was sighted dragging that mat. Ergo, it was she who moved the body.
Well, I think you're on the right track, Fina. You do? Yeah, Juniper remains the prime suspect if you assume the body was moved per her script. As an offense, you have to figure out how else the body could have been moved. But, would you tell me to think of another way besides crane?
Miss Sykes, if you have a counter-argument, this court would love to hear it. And if you do not, it's time for the verdict. Isn't that correct, your boldness?
Objection!
No, not yet. All I have to do is show that the body wasn't moved like it was in the script, right?
Well, that would show that the mat had nothing to do with this case. There is a sword of complete renown that cuts down sophisticated lawyers. Its name is evidence.
You don't scare me. What's wrong with your face, Sabina? It's a weird mix of terror and creepy grin. Just focus on how the body could have been moved without it being dropped. It's not like it could fly. Or maybe it could. After all, there is a way to zip between the art room and the stage.
Oh yes, of course. Miss Sykes, the court would like to see what you have for us.
All you have to do is show the tiny shred of a possibility.
Take that!
The key here is the thing that ties the art room and the stage together.
Might I propose an idea? It might do you well to tie your lips together, lest you further expose your ignorance.
This isn't exactly the time for black comedy, Prosecutor Blackwell. Anyway, the court will recall the one in which... The body could have easily been moved down to the stage by himself.
Objection!
Spare me, armchair theories. This wasn't some kind of high wire act. The body surely would have fallen. Yet there were no signs of blunt force trauma.
Oh, you surprised me, Prosecutor Blackwell. You didn't actually think I failed to account for that? I'm sure that's exactly what he thought. When we investigated the stage yesterday, the bottom part of the skull banner had been tied into a pouch-like shape. The pouches are useful for things. What do you think this one could have made?
Well, go on. Please explain.
The body was bundled into the pouch-like section of the banner inside. The body would have been down on that same patch, and there'd been anything more.
You think? I've heard the phrase carrying the banner, but the banner doing the carrying?
Objection!
No patience for you and your cheap politics. Your claim is as shaky as a corpse performing that absurd high wire act.
Blackwell, maybe if you use these eyes, you would see this thing on the banner called Blood. If you have an actual objection, then just go out and say it.
I trust you'll call the bloodstains left on the yard from Otty. The wire had been used to move the body. It would have to be via the window above the quad, the one with the winch. However, the blood-stained pottery was next to the window above the maintenance area.
So what? The blood stain on...
So what, that was ketchup?
This doesn't look good. We'll be back to the map theory if you don't do something.
Well, Miss Sykes, I hope you have something better this time than a circus act. Blood out all. Shame on you, Sykes, Stono. Have a little more respect for the constabulary. Fulbright!
Looks like they didn't check it. Don't let it get you down, Prosecutor Blackwell. Everything's missing.
Spare me your cheek. We'll know not either way until the tests are run.
True, but in the meantime, I'm going to press my claim as far as I can.
Your baldness. I demand that the blood on the potty be analysed this instant. Of course, it shouldn't take long to get the results back. Oh my, that was quick.
We're history if it turns out to be the victim's blood.
Seems the blood was not from the victim. What? Furthermore, a comparison with other parties involved in this case reveals that the blood belongs to one Hugh O'Connor.
Your Honour, as we saw earlier, the witness's left hand had suffered a serious injury.
Objection!
There is but one way now to turn aside the blade. Do not cast the blame on me. Your grudge is with Sykes-Stoner, but it's she who forced me to expose your secret.
Fine, whatever.
The court will observe this odd-looking envelope. But inside this, some moving scuttlebutt script was found. Circumstances have changed. You see, Golden Boy had hidden this from us all. Let's see here. My word, talk about the world's most painful paper cut. I got one last week and it fucking stung as hell. Indeed, you can even clearly see that if this envelope is not opened correctly. A powerful spring-loaded blade will shoot forth, leaving a horrible gash upon the hand. The only one who had been told of the correct way to open it was Constance Court. The blood on the blade is the witnesses. Our genius here tried to sneak a peek at the wrong script and paid for his foolishness. Don't worry, Athena. The wound isn't that deep. We've still got the wire theory.
You call yourself a lawyer? Don't you see the glaring contradiction in your thinking?
Says the one with the ends justify the means mindset. The court would like to remind the witness that his role is not to point out.
And you? How can you adhere to such outdated beliefs? But whatever. It seems you've forgotten the two statues that were on stage directly below the wire. Bodies then sliding down that wire would have crashed into them. Care to explain that?
Well, I believe he's right. The statues and the wire are extremely close together. Simple. Right here.
So the body would have collided with statues. What if they did collide? Wait, that's it!
Oh, now that you mention it. You, Mr. Wright, went out to the stage after you heard that sound, correct? Interesting. How very interesting. But may I ask just one question? When was it that you heard that sound?
Was it after mock trial started?
Precisely. If that sound you heard did happen while the body was being moved, that would place it during the mock trial. The focus was on just 3 suspects before the body was moved for the mock trial. That has been the major premise thus far. Your assertion, therefore, contradicts the very foundation of this case. Both sides still lack incontrovertible evidence. So shall we not also treat Golden Boy's testimony with some level of suspicion? Good point!
Magic Blackwood is on that side?
I bet he's figured out the truth behind this case. Okay, as long as he's not up to something else. Well, yeah, he's only tried mind tricks once.
Like I said before the mock trial, the body was,
I shall only say this once, Golden Boy. You had best tell the truth and do it now. That is, if your head wishes to enjoy the continued companionship of your body. Now, out with it. Did you truly witness the... Holy shit, so he does have a slight multiple compass. You what?
I never saw the body.
Are you sure about that? Lie to this court again and I'll charge you with perjury.
There was no body on that stage. I've been lying about that this whole time. I'm sorry. Yes, I suppose he's big like what it is, but why would he lie about this to begin with?
Order. The base premise that the body was moved before the mock trial has been overturned. I imagine this has an impact on both the defense and the prosecution's case.
Well, first I'd like to thank the prosecutor. This brings us one step closer to the truth. Now at least we know the body was moved using the wire and screw banner.
Indeed. That much I shall concede, Sykeston. The body was moved as you stated and in the midst of the mock trial. So both sides are satisfied then. The body was moved before the mock trial. We have our 3 suspects. But if the move took place in the midst of the mock trial, this is an entirely different story.
Right, well, 3 suspects from the mock trial. That gives them solid evidence.
Objection!
How simplistic. Did you forget about the student in charge of the audio? Amidst the mock trial, she was the one soul who could leave and re-enter the lecture hall. What's this? Who is this person in charge of the audio? Indeed, the one who could enter the art room amidst the mock trial to move his body was none other than the accused, Queen Woods, for she was in charge of the audio. Why, yes, I see. That does make perfect sense.
The twisted samurai strikes again.
Your boldness. It is time to put an end to this farce. The prosecution has presented a quite convincing case, but the defense has one last chance to voice any remaining objections. Well, Miss Sykes?
I've been trying to think of something, but I'm drawing a big blank too. Stop right there. All it is to me. It's time you heard about the mad genius of Hugh O'Connor. Listen, you'll hear the secret behind a perfect crime.
Perfect? Crime?
Wait, this is some seriously lovely. Didn't we just go through something like this yesterday? Yes, we did. This better not be another one of his enraging traps. The murder, the moving of the body, the cover-up, all sprung from my brilliant mind. Well, go ahead and arrest me. Real killer's right before you.
Order, I say! Mr. O'Connor, you already confessed yesterday, and earlier today recanted your confession.
As if you mouth breathers could comprehend my genius. The end justifies the means. Now bow down and kneel. Kneel before my great maddening intellect.
Objection!
Enough. The only thing maddening is the ignominy you bear for all of us to see. But it is impossible for you to have been the perpetrator behind this crime. There is no perfect crime, only a perfect alibi for you at the mock trial. It is silly that I must remind you of this, but you were a participant for the entire time. There shall be no mercy if you persist in hindering this trial with your silly little act.
Listen, Mr. Prosecutor, calling that a perfect alibi is beyond contempt. Your Honor, I'd like to take this opportunity to offer further testimony. I will now demonstrate the very moment of genius that transcended the imperfection.
Think we're nearing the end here. See that go?
That wasn't the room we had the mock trial. That means I didn't almost lose. My body double almost did. Slipped out stealthily while my double took care of the trial. I'm on the campus. Sure, I'm the killer. Juniper's innocent.
I have a question I was hoping the defense and prosecution might help answer. Is it just me, or does the witness's testimony make no sense at all?
No, it's not just you, Your Honor. All I got from listening to that was a headache. Yeah, that was just plain weird. Especially the whole thing about a body double.
Well, I believe it's not just me and the prosecution. Your boldness summoned an ambulance this instant. The witness is stark raving mad. Yes, I think that would be for the best. Now then, let's pretend that never happened and move on to my verdict.
You people don't believe me? Some have not believed me. It's more along the lines of questioning your sanity. Yeah, the funny farm just called. They want their genius. Shut your pie holes. The intellect of a genius transcends even logic. Besides, don't you guys have that weird device for testimony like this?
Objection!
We're just not weird device, and I don't waste them on ridiculous testimonies. Easy there, Tiger.
Leave me out of this.
Think of it this way. We don't want a verdict to be passed just yet. So how about we give Widger a try? Well, this is against my better judgment, but...
Your better judgment? I'm a judge and it's far beyond mine, yet I find it hard to say no. Prosecutor Blackwell, I trust you have no objections. Prosecutor Blackwell?
The prosecutor said, rubbish. We will be out on a stroll. Then left with Detective Fulbright. How does he get away with stuff like that?
Then I'll interpret that as meaning he has no explicit objections. Alright, Miss Sykes, you may proceed with your therapy session.
I've seen my share of crazy trials, but this one takes a cake. Miss O'Connor, yesterday you said that you didn't really care about Miss Woods. I already told Juniper, so I might as well tell you. Don't really care about her anymore. What? Why? Yeah, well, Juniper reported my secret to Professor Court. His secret? Oh, I'm fine. She wanted nothing to do with me because I had disappointed her. That's why I don't care about her anymore. I'm never trying to protect her. My confession was always about one thing and one thing only.
Objection!
Mr. O'Connor, you feel great happiness in the fact that you might help some... What are you? I can hear it clearly now, Mr. O'Connor. The discord you've been trying to suppress. People don't normally feel like you do when you come pissed. So he really was trying to protect Juniper. Yes, I'm sure of it. He was feeling as for her than real too. You think? But that makes things creepy. I ain't no love expert, though. Finally figured out the obvious, have we? Why, Prosecutor Blackwell, you're back! The confession was naught but lies, save for the part about being in the mock trial. Can we all agree now that the killer is the one in charge of the audio? I.e. the accused? Why couldn't you have taken a longer stroll? No, you haven't unraveled the genius of my body double trick yet. You can't be serious. Do you really expect us to believe you had a body double? Yes, I do. But if you think I didn't, then prove it. Either we quit here and Juniper's found guilty, or we play along with Hugh's delusion. It's either going to be sadness or...
Got it!
Really? In which case, maybe it is the first one.
Got it!
Nope.
Got it!
I'm probably... Yep. Top tier on that.
Got it! Got it!
Really? It is.
Got it!
Yeah. Did you almost lose, you say? Very odd. Exhibit happiness the entire time. You don't know when to give up. Wait, now that I think about it. No, don't. Stop making stuff up.
Objection!
Sarge don't know. How much longer will you indulge him in the charade? Well, it's true, none in the audience might see him go through either of those doors. The faculty seats on the balconies are a different story and have a splendid view. The diagram?
Take that!
I saw it with my own eyes. It was definitely empty. But what about this diagram? What on earth Professor Means was supposed to be seen? Oh. Got my sense of direction mixed up now. You do know anyone any favors by exposing the falsities of his confession. Told plenty of lies so far, but this part is sure, I tell you. There's nobody in the left balcony seat. You gotta believe me. And somehow he's feeling sadness at this.
Got it!
What's wrong with you? You shouldn't reveal a person's feelings for the sea. You're a horrible person. Can you just leave me be? You said that you went through the empty audio control room, but that's not true, is it? There was someone who returned from there once Professor Means finished his speech.
Take that!
Juniper's innocent, that's the truth. In this dark age of law, the truth can be easily twisted to serve anyone's needs. When the end justifies the means, the only choice is to fight back with lies. I fear nothing now that I've lost everything. Go ahead, Prosecutor Blackwell. Cut me down if you wish.
I thought you'd never ask. If you're gone, we might swiftly proceed to a verdict. I'd only been a poor accountant down at the detention center. O'Connor, in deference to your valor, I will limit your suffering going through. Could you wait just one moment before you come down?
Silence!
Do not come between a samurai and his... Careful, Prosecutor. Remember that shocking experience you had last time? Very well, golden boy may live. For now. Enough already, Mr. O'Connor. Miss Woods... That's where you're wrong. She doesn't feel anything for me now. What does it matter anymore? Might as well tell you everything. This is no doubt news to you, but I am not and never was a genius. Sorry, but I didn't. Me too. And don't forget me. No, in all fairness, it was pretty obvious. I thought he was a genius at first, but... The stuff he said was crazy.
I need to rub it in. Just shut up and listen. It all started several days ago. I accidentally learned that my parents have been paying good money for my grades.
But that's bribery.
So the bribery wasn't a huge idea. All my perfect scores were the product of cold hard cash, not genius. Even worse when I confronted my parents about it over the phone. Juniper overheard me.
Oh my, what a terrible misunderstanding.
There's never a lie. Don't know what else there is to say. No genius, I'm completely worthless. Perfect zero. You? Even so, I still wanted to make it up to Juniper for disappointing her like that. That's why I wanted to clear her name by pinning the blame on me. I mean, she probably hates me now, so it'd be a relief for her to see me locked away.
You were trying to help her, then why did you testify against her?
You were the ones who told me to tell the truth yesterday, so I thought if I did, it would help her.
He wasn't trying to provoke us? Looks like we seriously misunderstood him. In more ways than one.
At the detention center yesterday, Junior was in tears when she opened up. The truth is, friendship between the three of them is still rock solid. Never something that could help me prove that to you. We even have proof of our friendship.
Yeah, as long as our friendship lasts, you can never carry them around.
I know, what about that proof of friendship you mentioned? I wonder where or what it is. I didn't buy it. It's handmade. There's only one like it in the world.
Proof of friendship? Is that anything like a proof of purchase barcode? Oh ho, how very interesting. And chic. You had no right to say that.
They have doubts about their friendship. They can look to proof they have on hand. That's why Mr. O'Connor's hand always goes to his neck when he's affection. As he starts... Doesn't matter if I wear it. If those two...
Objection!
And they feel the same way, too.
Yep. Nope. What the fuck is that face?
All you have to do is think back to the testimonies.
Robin, those bands of friendship that you made, just for the three of us. You may have forgotten about them, but not me.
Hugh!
Ah.
Hey, Hugh!
And to think, I should have known better than to doubt my best friends.
Anime stream. I didn't kill him. I didn't have a body double. Didn't move the body, didn't even see it. And it might look like I'm speed reading. Was having the out of maths bar exam, but I haven't read a single word.
You haven't? Well, you could have fooled me. In fact, you did.
So, Miss Sykes, can I place my trust in you? Gonna save Junie. So yes, you can place your trust in me.
Then am I to understand that the witness is recanting his confession again?
Yes.
A most roundabout trial. I much prefer the turnabout variety myself. Fourth wall break. Each trial is called turnabout something. Now we are back to the fact that there was but one suspect who lacked an alibi, which is, in the end, the truth you've been seeking this entire time.
So we're back to square one? I'm exhausted and depressed. Well, it doesn't matter at this point. I might as well update the mood matrix. Huh? Does this mean... Further resistance is futile. The time for a verdict is nigh. Be careful you don't get a shuriken thrown at your head, mate.
Objection!
Look a bit stupid from the TV screen. Plus, I don't have any in the first place. Please wait. What sort of devilry are you up to now? What if our client was the only one without an alibi? The trial would continue. Well, yes, I suppose it would, but after such a thorough investigation, does such a person really exist? Yes, we found someone. It may have seemed like a major roundabout. But Mayor O'Connor... Mayor O'Connor? Hugh O'Connor. Bye-bye! Phoenix Wright.
Take that!
The balcony seat was empty. That much is true, isn't it, Mr. O'Connor? That's right. How many times do I have to say it? So basically, Professor Means was the way he was supposed to be doing it.
Silence!
Need I remind you, every last soul in the lecture hall heard him deliver his speech. I know, and that's no dispute here. Given from hiding. Now, pre-recorded. What if the speech was pre-recorded? That's the only way the speech could have been delivered from the balcony seat. Wait, are you accusing Professor Means? That's insane. I mean, he's the one who gave me the tape. Bingo. Take this, please. He said, and told me you found it. What? Really? Wait a second. Mr. O'Connor, did you just say that Professor Means gave you that phony recording to you? Phony? The defense will refrain from hurling unsubstantial allegations. Well, I said he gave it to me, but what do you mean it's phony? Wow, who could have seen this development? The voice shouting "You're gonna" as recorded on this tape was dubbed onto it using a line our client said in the mock trial video. Why this is an extremely crucial piece of evidence! Professor Means gave you the phony tape. That's really true. Professor Means was guilt in all of them.
Silence!
The seat was never empty. 'Twas but an oversight by a dull witness. An inmate who has formerly a surgeon once told me set us off not too early.
Objection!
Well, we're not going to overlook this oversight. If the speech was pre-recorded, the basis for suspecting our client would be shattered. That's enough, both of you. Now here's my opinion on the matter. While a surgeon overlooking critical symptoms is a problem, a witness's oversight too must not be overlooked. Thus, as the matter of whether Professor Means was or was not in his faculty seat. I believe we must ask the professor himself. I agree, Professor Means should be here in the gallery today. Do as you please. Will you please state your name and occupation for the record? Certainly, I am Aristotle Means. I teach a lawyer course at Famous Legal Academy, and let me add that while I welcome any opportunity to assist with the trial, I don't care for this undue suspicion. Don't worry, Professor, we're just interested in the mock trial video right now. Very well, if that's all you're interested in, please proceed, Miss Sykes. We need to find some sort of evidence that shows this speech was pre-recorded. Alright, I believe we're ready. Let's roll the video. Good afternoon. I would like to start by thanking you for coming here today. The mock trial, the crown jewel event of the school festival, will begin shortly. When I was a student, I too could hardly wait for this day to come.
Oh no, I forgot how long and boring the speech was.
Wake me up once this is all over.
Hey, no fair.
The experiences of our youth have a powerful and profound effect on our adult. Ah, you there. Wake up. Pay attention.
Huh? I'm awake. It's not going on.
Huh? What? I'm awake too. Wide awake, see?
He's asleep.
Once again, our pure white Lady Justice will be watching over all of you today. Pay attention and you may make a difference one day. Now, let the mock trial begin. That is about it. One of my better speeches, if I do say so myself. I even saw some of our students with tears in their eyes.
He's obviously not familiar with the phrase "bored to tears."
Listen, Sykes Dono, if you have subjected me to this epic studying tedium without purpose. Taka will feast on your tongue after I've cut it out.
But you were asleep the whole time.
Well, Miss Sykes, did you notice anything strange about that speech?
Can I please say that last part again?
Once again, our pure white Lady Justice will be watching over all of you today.
Hold it!
Now, I finally found what we needed.
Take that!
The professor said the pure white Lady Justice will be watching over. The Lady Justice in the video isn't even close to being watched. Just 'cause-
I'm not sure I can wrap my jaw around that to test its authenticity.
I didn't say it was made of gold, Jonah. Now it's true that the statue is pure white. But it broke before the mock trial began. The one you see here is its replacement.
Oh, well, that's a shame on every count.
Ironically, this golden statue sticks out like a sore thumb compared to the white one. Meaning the professor wouldn't have made a mistake.
It seems that I've caused some confusion, but it was merely an oversight on my part.
Objection!
The statue was in the middle of the room. How could you not know what it looked like?
Well, I was in the balcony seat. Furthermore, the statue had previously been white. I'm afraid this isn't sufficient evidence of the speech being pre-recorded. We had our answer long ago. The accused was the only one to leave the lecture hall.
No, wait. There's gotta be something that can prove that the speech was pre-recorded. According to the mock trial video, the speech started here and ended here. It was a little over 10 minutes, but I doubt anyone wants to be tortured again. It was only a little over 10 minutes? I feel like it went on forever. How'd you figure out wrong? Easy! There's a timestamp in the top right. All you have to do is subtract the time the speech started from the time it ended. Huh? 8 o'clock to 8:05.
Take that! Take that!
Nope.
Take that!
The autopsy report, which says about page 35.
Take that!
I'd like the court to take a look at this.
And this is?
The voice print analysis that proves the voice on the tape recorder belongs to Courtroom.
Yes, but then we just established that the voice on the tape recorder was a fabrication.
We did. But what I'd like to focus on is the noise that is also.
Noise? Oh wait, that was Blackwell.
Hey, I didn't know the judge was. Hey, I didn't know Blackwell was a psychic. Was a spare medium. Yes, the defense believes it resulted when the tape's previous upon the show.
And what do you hope to prove by that?
The length of time. The length was 10 minutes and 35 seconds.
10 minutes and 35 seconds.
What did the timestamp?
That would be exactly 10 o'clock. Right, subtract 10 minutes and you get 10:35. 10 minutes and 35 seconds?
Right, 10 minutes and 35 seconds. The same as noise on the tape recorder. You see me on the...
Silence!
You seem rather confident, considering this mere happenstance like the numbers.
But is it really just numbers?
The lab is continuing their study with the tape.
So far, they found signs of overdubbing. But it's going to take a bit longer to recover the audio that was erased. The police are analysing noise as we speak. When we long until we know what was originally there. Why not keep on this voice because it's annoying? Now I'm sure of it, the professor...
Professor?
The professor was trying to create an alibi with the recording by pinning the crime on Junie. Well, he's not going to get away with it.
Miss Sykes, I believe you are well aware of my methodology. Even if Juniper were the perpetrator, I would vigorously defend her as per my word. And to that purpose, I offered to be her lawyer. Alas, look what's happened.
All I've stated are obvious deductions derived from evidence and testimony.
Truth be told, I had no intention of testifying. I had been keeping quiet for Juniper's sake. But now that you cast this blame upon me, I have no choice but to reveal the truth.
Uh-oh, this doesn't sound good.
I will now reveal the truth behind why I had to re-record my speech before the mock trial. I, Professor Means, always say what I mean and mean what I say by all means. The defendant came to me with what she said was very important and by necessity secret. She asked me to re-record my speech and come to the audio room during the mock trial. Juniper confessed to the murder and asked that I get her declared innocent in court. She also said I'd become an accomplice after losing my alibi due to the pre-recording. But when I said I would protect Juniper, I meant it because it's the humane thing to do. Oh my! So you're saying the defendant threatened you?
This has to be a lie. I mean, everything about it lines up too perfectly to be true.
On this most consequential of occasions, let me be completely frank with you. Juniper has truly taken part by teaching that safety and it's just what it means. I don't believe you. When she asked me to defend her, she said I must also prove her two friends innocent. Her two friends? Correct. Hugh O'Connor and Robin Newman. Was sure all three walked free. All three were to achieve that dream. That was the result Juniper was seeking, and she was even willing to threaten her own professor to that end. You no doubt had high praise for her ruthless tactics. Yes, well, that is why I vowed to vigorously defend her, despite her threatening me. There was a time when lawyers merely sought the truth if they wished for victory in court. But alas, those days are over. Now, in the defense of justice, order, and all that is good, the end justifies means. I am so sick of hearing that phrase. Though it truly grieves me so, I must tell you this. Forsake the truth if its victory you seek. Steel yourself for this new courtroom reality. Why so silent, Sykes-Stone? Something the matter? This is a courtroom. No place for long-winded talks about. Let's not get carried away now, Miss Sykes. It will not do to have you attempting to discredit my doctrine. Do not force me to rectify this situation. No, go ahead and rectify it. Only if I lose and you win, that is. The defendant came to me with what she said was very important, and by necessity secret. She come to the audio. Mock Trump. Juniper confessed.
Hold it!
You have a point now. If only Professor Court had been alive, I suspect Juniper would have gone to her instead. So our time came to talk to you after Professor Court's dead? Let's go through this step by step, shall we? First, Juniper came to me that day.
Hold it!
Did you consider that fit? Yes, but it's now you to whom she has passed her demands to. Besides, you must realize that you two are being used by Juniper. What? Your Honor, I ask that you two do not let faint weakness and insult fool you. Juniper Woods is quite clever and extremely tough. And perhaps most importantly, she is a fervent follower of her teachings.
Objection!
Very well, objection sustained. So be it, and nevertheless, the fact that she threatened me is immutable.
Hold it!
Yes, well, perhaps I do have some serious reflection to do on this matter. I suppose it was just wishful thinking on my part. I wanted to believe it. Juniper hadn't actually committed my Long had I waited for a student who would embody my teachings. Surely you must see the true meaning of my words. I am merely staying true to what I teach, and my efforts are but a reflection of the times. Really? It is a dark age in which we live, and there is much I would like to say on the matter.
Hold it!
What a frightful look. I would ask that you would not grant me so. I have nothing but admiration for how Juniper was willing to go as far as to threaten me. That is why I am protecting her by any means possible. She has been a model student. Well, the thing is, you cannot possibly overturn my claim. So isn't it about time you admitted defeat? Even though he's on the core, he's a total pro. I mean, that made perfect sense.
Hold it!
You have every reason to be surprised. I too was shocked when she told me that. Simply put, Juniper has a secret that she wished to protect at Batley. It was an earnest request from an outstanding student. How could I possibly have refused? Okay, so I'm going to assume that whatever it is here.
Objection!
Nope. Dumbass number 2, un moment. Hold up.
Objection!
So let me get this straight. You were trying to help Miss Woods? There's nothing more than bone-faced lie. Nothing, Your Honour. Such defamation of my character and your hair policies, Your Honour, is an outrage. Miss Sykes will clarify her statement, but leave my hair follicles out of it this time. Yes, of course, Your Honour. Now please take a look at this. The witness gave this tape to Mr. O'Connor. There was no whispering, slightly or otherwise involved. I simply didn't have
Objection!
The tape contained our client's voice. In short, it is incredibly damaging. You see, the road to hell is paved with good intentions, but in yours, you never had good intentions. When you lie to fix. Why, you little? You dare call my teachings and methods lies? Famous Legal Academy is a federal institution. It's the most powerful in the world. I will never forget what true education and lawyering means once I'm through with you. Professor Means, what's with your hand? Quiet! No talking in class. Ow! Eyes and ears up here, everyone. Homeroom is now in session. We will begin with roll call. Athena Sykes. Huh? Oh, here. Apollo Justice. I'm fine. Here. Fool! The proper response is here, without any extraneous information. Out! Here. Next, Your Honour. Here? See, class, that's the proper way to answer. Simon Blackwell. You really think I'm gonna listen to you, boy? Yeah, I'm my teacher. I said, Simon Blackwell. Are you here or not? Yeah, I'm not gonna pay attention to you because I got nothing. Because you're blabbering enough and I've had to deal with my fair share of it today. There's always one, isn't there? Well then, I'll just mark you out. Now get out of my class this instant. Get out? Very well, if that is your wish. Who am I to find my homeroom teacher? Is that such a good idea? Prosecutor Blackwell is free of his shackles. It just so happens as a member of my high school's disciplinarian committee. But is that really so shocking? Must have a little lapdog to teach his pet. What a malleable mutt you are, Fulbright. Very good, Bobby. You just earned a gold star and a promotion to head disciplinarian. Alright. Class is now in session.
Why do I have the sudden urge to go into the nurse's office with a stomach ache? Main point. Juniper is the killer. I'm innocent.
Pay attention. I'm not the killer. Juniper is. This will be on the next test, so you'd better be listening.
Objection!
But Professor, you created the phony tape to pin the blame on Juniper. Plus, you were the only one who could have moved the body during the mock trial.
Please note I was at school. I was not at school. Athena, you disappoint me so. To think you would label me a murderer. Now pay attention. The murder occurred on the 23rd between 6 and 8 p.m. But I was already at home by that time, so how could I have been involved in this crime?
Professor Means, can you really prove you're already gone home by that time?
Can you prove that I was still at school? So you admit it. Well, you just earned extra credit for your honesty. But you have also earned yourself lavatory cleaning duties until you graduate.
Bitch. I live enough for that now, please. No way, man! I totally object!
Robin?
I can't believe I fell for Professor Silvertongue lies!
Why you? How dare you talk about your teacher like that?
I'm not listening to you anymore, man! No way, no how! Now I have a confession to make. You know those two statues on stage? I didn't make them all by myself. Statues on stage? Don't want to know where this is headed? If you look closely, you'll see means on the pictures. I was able to finish one of them, but the last bell rang before I had time for the other one. So I asked Professor Means to make it for me. No words, the professor was there on the stage after the last bell. Hey, and it would have been way past 7 p.m. before I could finish.
Professor Means was still at school? This is incredibly important testimony.
The professor told me. I'll take care of it. I thought my parents would let me be an artist if I started to make both statues myself. So sorry for not telling the truth.
Robin. Quick! Somebody get this juvenile delinquent out of my sight! Simon, you're head honcho among the delinquents. Do something! Ah! And who's in charge of class pet around here? Not interested. But if you want a class in swordsmanship, of course, only real blades will do. No swords at school. All weapons will be confiscated. Ah! Nurse! Nurse! Where's the school nurse when you need one? It would seem like their nurse sees a showdown, Professor. In which case, you would do well to draw your staff quick as lightning. Very well, now we'll just have to prove my lessons myself. The real lessons begin in the second period. Prepare to be served old school style. What does that... Oh, never mind. Your testimony, please.
Yep, Allegro. That, along with the title of it, is how you know if this is the final cross-examination.
Now pay attention. Robin took over half a day to complete one statue. I, however, finished most of the other statue between 7 and 8 p.m. The defendant, Juniper, saw the two statues with her own eyes at 8:30 p.m. Completing a statue so quickly meant I could not leave the stage for a single second. How could I have possibly had the time to go to the art room and commit murder? You're saying the defendant saw the finished statues? Precisely. She said so herself at the detention center yesterday. Her defense team was there and heard her say so too. Don't try to deny it now.
That evening I went back to my dressing room to get something I'd forgotten there. Well after the last bell rang.
I think maybe around 8:30. So there's a both stage there.
Statues? Good English there.
Oh, right. The professor was there when Matt came up. It would probably take me at least twice as LONG. So personally, I think it would be incredibly difficult to finish in that short a time. Not exactly our case, but he won't get off that easy. He's trying to stumble over his own.
Yeah, 8:30 p.m. Yeah, where was...
Objection!
Nope.
Hold it!
This new one took over half a day. Can you please be a little more precise than that?
What a wonderful question. She was having quite a tough time, you see. Prosecutor Gavin's statue alone took her from the morning hours into the evening. Well, it is a rather large statue after all. Don't be silly. It merely exposes the difference between student and teacher.
Hold it!
Most of the other statue? What exactly does that mean?
Robin created the basic outline of Mr. Wright's statue before the last bell rang. I, in turn, completed the rest of it. Why, you insolent little? It is the practical applications built upon the basics that take so much time. Professors such as I mastered the basics a long, long time ago. Like Miss Fancy Pants here, who likes all loyally fundamentals.
Oh, quiet you.
Now do you understand? I did not leave that stage until I was done. No, you're laugh, Buster. The more you struggle, the more you sink like so much legal quicksand, so to speak. I use the world's ultimate technique to complete this statue by 8:30 p.m.
Hold it!
Silence!
A pity for you, but we have already confirmed it with the accused. He is on record as having seen both statues.
Yeah, that's true. It's fine.
I have the ultimate in courtroom techniques. It is absolutely airtight.
Everyone fails except me.
I'll bury you. This will be your final resting place, along with all who believed in you.
There's no way to get to this guy.
You better pay attention. Pay very close attention.
Hold it!
Why are you in such a hurry?
In the legal world, your body is your capital. The early bird gets a worm. That's why I get to bed at 9 p.m. each and every night. That's why I was working as fast as I could. I didn't want to miss my bedtime. Well, ready to concede that I never left the stage. Well, Miss Sykes, do you accept the witness's claim?
And be careful, Athena, if you don't have anything. Well, you best just grin and bear it for now until you find something to nail it with. When will you cease this nonsense? I'm quite busy today, as I was the night of the crime.
Objection!
Seeing your conversation found in Venus cell.
Hold it!
Preposterous! I didn't even have 10 minutes to spare. Not even 5 for a visit to lavatory. Let me ask you, Your Honor, do you find anything wrong with my claim? So far it appears that your statue making was quite a difficult chore. I see nothing that will return your claims that you never left the scene. Stage, no scene. What's the plan? All I can think of is pressing him like crazy.
Hold it! Hold it!
I couldn't hear you. Say it louder this time. I can see that Professor Williams never left the stage. That's right, but what took you so long? Was there at the stake the entire time? Couldn't possibly have committed that crime. I'm not gonna give up here. I'm afraid I have decided to witness, Miss Sykes. Do you ever not? And unless you have any further objections, I'll have to put this issue to rest. Not yet. No offense. Still has an objection. Athena? You for something? Oh, so it's time for legal smoke and mirrors? Seems that young lady has a real bona fide idea. But I'll use any means necessary. Even casting stones. Till the shutter. Ah, who brought the bird to school? Sorry, Stoner, if I hear one word of your usual jibber-jabber, I shall have your head. The murder occurred in the article, yet the witness was on the stage. How do you propose to fill the vast gap between these two key facts? Ridiculous. The defense has become utterly incoherent. No, it's just the murder wasn't committed when we thought it was. Continue, Sidestoner. Lecture hall?
Take that!
Silly girl. When the body was found, there wasn't a drop of blood on the stage floor. Surely there would have been some blood if that's where the murder was committed.
Take that!
It's true, there were no bloodstains on the stage floor, but there was something on the stage that did have bloodstains.
Oh my, that's quite a compelling theory.
Silence!
That was a pathetic attempt. You must put every inch of your body into your attacks. The autopsy states the cause of death was loss of blood. Yet only a trace amount was found upon that banner. Where did the rest go? Blood getting on there when the body was moved by wire? Makes more sense than not. Very good, son. Tell me, what's your first choice of higher education? I'll write you the ultimate in recommendation letters. Your order.
Objection!
No.
You do?
The rent fabrics?
Why, it looks like there's some other piece of fabric on top of the school banner.
It's Governor's banner that had been specially made for... Uh-huh.
Ah! So that banner absorbed the blood like a dishcloth? Yes, that would explain it.
The Governor's banner was like a dishcloth. I feel it was at least towel quality.
Simon, don't just stand there, do something!
Silence!
Thanks, Zeno. You're learning to wield a blade quite well. But how you respond when I come slashing at you like this? The remnant of a large blood stain was detected in the artery. But why would there be blood now if the murder occurred on the stage?
Objection!
The blood stain in the artery was faked. No, I'll tell you how.
Take that!
Okay, mayhap so.
Take that!
The means you stoop so low as to present mere garbage for a school.
It's only garbage because someone tried to destroy it by tossing it in the incinerator. Then someone was most likely to kill us so you can get rid of crucial evidence.
Ah! Order! Order! This is quite a development. To think the body was never actually moved. Hold it right now. The body must have been moved. How else do you explain that loud crash you heard during the mock trial?
Take that!
Ah! And that statue?
Yes, I believe it was a statue that broke the other two, not Professor Hill's body.
silence.
Perhaps you're on to something. But why, pray tell, would anyone move that scrap heap relic in such a tedious manner? Excellent question, Simon. Keep them coming.
You know why, but the fact that you all make no idea shows how twisted you are.
That's quite a persuasive argument. For a while I thought you weren't taking the trial seriously. Well done. Have a gold star. You should never underestimate me, Athena Sykes. Professor Means always means what he says and says what he means by all means.
Fine then, say it already.
The murder occurred the night before, but the body wasn't found until late the next day. Countless students passed the stage till they met in the lecture hall for the mock trial. The body would absolutely be found. So answer me this. Why didn't anyone see a body in that entire time?
That can be explained by...
The victim was murdered on stage and left. The body would inevitably have been discovered, and of course there was nowhere to hide a body upon that stage.
This is not good, Athena. A claim is this close to being beaten to a pulp.
No, but we've come so far. Consider yourself schooled. I couldn't have possibly killed him. The killer is none other than Juniper Woods. It always has been, and it always will be. And poor Juniper. She must seriously regret having asked you to defend her. And to add insult to injury, you nearly had Hugh convicted for murder. The end justifies the means is an amazing bit of legal wisdom. Surely you haven't forgotten that little fiasco?
Athena Sykes' attorney's badge is just for show.
Not only did you fail to defend your client, you also raised false charges against her friend.
Your Honor, the defense has been bullied.
You have no right to call yourself a lawyer. But if this trial proceeds in the same manner and ends in the same way as a mock trial, would you not lose everything you've worked so hard to gain?
Don't tell me I failed once again. Has it all been for naught? Am I just doomed to relive that all over again?
She's gone into one. You can tell because we just switched off.
Athena? What's wrong? Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. Relax, Athena, breathe. It's not working. Everything's going dark. All I've done is this how it ends. Give me, Ginny. I couldn't protect you like I said. You leave Athena alone, man. She's the one who saved me. It was because of Athena that I could stop hiding and start living my life as a girl again.
And she saved the friendship between you, Juniper, and I. I think you're an awesome lawyer, Fina. But I raised false charges against you. What's the big deal? False charges are nothing to be scared of. And I'm not even mad at you. I should really be thanking you. You use legitimate means to expose my wrongdoings and give me a chance to re-examine what's important. But what does it matter if I can't solve some Juniper? I mean, the whole reason I've come so far is... It's not over yet, Fina. Even now, at this very moment, I still believe in you. Junie. I know you're better than most.
God damn it, as soon as I get back to doing either Apollo or Nick the Bear, because in this, when I'm 5 different female voices, it really is getting quite tricky.
I know you'd never signed into the Dark Age of Law like the Professor did. I feel like I barely breathe. I don't know.
Silence!
Stop your bleating this instant. You're looking at a fool. There is one who awaits you, is there not? And that is the reason you have studied so very hard. Are you prepared to give up on all you have worked for thus far? It would not do to have you disappoint you know who. You're wasting your time. You have nothing on me. No evidence or anything else to establish my guilt. The bright, cheery dark age of law where the end justifies means. You are helpless before the might of lawyers for whom the ends justify means.
Objection!
Don't worry, Fina. You're doing fine. Truth will always win against people like him.
Apollo, what am I supposed to do?
Listen, all you have to do is take a deep breath and look back over the entire case. There's truth to be found, and there always is. You're sure to find it. Now let me see you smile. Remember what Mr. Wright said? The worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. That's one of the signs which makes me suspect she has autism, because that looks eerily similar to a breakdown I had when I was younger. Professor Cole wasn't killed in the arc. She was killed right where her body was found. You know, because it wasn't... This is in my log, so I'm saying it in the wrong place. That means the body had been hidden somewhere on stage until it was found. Let's think along those lines and see where it takes us.
During the mock trials.
The white such.
body was hidden by Right statue. Oh, I know. The Miss Right statue was never actually... Miss Newman gave up on the Right statue, yet Mister? So first I called prosecutor Professor, now called Professor Mister? None of the fuck. Miss Newman gave up on the Right statue, yet Professor Means finished it in a single night. Yes, what an impressive feat that was. No, his so-called work of art deserves none of our praise. That's because it was only a facade to hide his real work. The murder of Professor Court. Come again? I'm afraid I don't follow. He hit the body by making it like this. With the body wrapped under a piece of cloth, looked just like a statue. What? A second now, what? Now this is getting interesting. No, this is getting preposterous. How would such a thing be possible?
Objection!
We'll never know until we try. Uh-oh. I think I know where this is going. Okay, Apollo. Time to turn me into a reasonable likeness of Mr. Gonna pose like the statue, like so. Now I want you to wrap me up in the cloth. I hate to ask the obvious, but where am I supposed to get this magical cloth? I'm afraid that isn't the right colour, Mr. Justice. Well, given how sudden the request was, it's kind of the best I could do, Your Honour. Alright, think that about does it. Well, what do you think, everyone? Do I look like a statue of Miss Ryan? Looks like some random person of mine. When the statue's a pair of busts, Phoenix Wright has that spiky hair on the back of his head. Again, the hair, the statue's head is way bigger than your average person's head. You'll hand it to me for trying anyway. Wait, that's it. Ah, I see. Yeah, the professor's probably tied up. Marks on your wrist indicate you've been tied up. Apollo, time in a new pose. Wait, you're not into this guy. You're enjoying this way too much, Athena. What? No! Besides, it was your idea. Just tell me how to tie your hands already. Behind my head. If you do it behind your back, you look like you got a fucking tail. I'm thinking you've forgotten something, Athena. Something on the body that you don't have right now.
Take that!
Alright, there was no sticking out of the side. Okay, Apollo, take that something. What? Are you crazy? Fine. Then go get some duct tape. Repeat off. Alright. I don't need to know other languages to know bossy when I hear it. fatal arrow exists. Spiky hair created material levels. Masterpiece in the making. I couldn't help that flaw.
Mummy, damn too short. Shh! Remember your indoor voice there. No one's buying it. There was no in here long enough. I still won't give up, eh? I must commend you, if only for your spirit and determination. The staff. Like that? Right now? Okay, hold on.
Take that!
This is absurd. There's no such thing in this photo.
Don't play dumb with me, Professor. It's the stuff you have right now.
Everyone fails except me. Bruh. Staff? This is spear of a great legal warrior.
Whatever, just hurry up and lend it to me.
Objection!
Here we go.
It's Phoenix Wright! Look, it's that famous lawyer.
That's definitely him.
I know that pose anyway. We did it, didn't we?
God, nice. All I see before me is a pink spectre of a man. Ah.
That joke deserves a pink slip.
Seems the gallery is quite impressed with the defense's sharp thinking. And the witness? The resemblance is nothing more than a coincidence.
Objection!
Not so fast, Head Buster. Unfortunately for you, I can feel my safety more than make objections.
Your Honor, a brief recess, if you will. By any means possible. What if I get rid of my spear? Wait, what if I burn it?
What's wrong with a not guilty verdict?
Everything. If I do that, I'll be found innocent. Yes, I'm innocent, I tell you.
Surely you don't expect us to take lectures from you now. Now, I ask you in the gallery. Help me decide the first Can I ask what the professor's motive was? Could barely make out a word he said on account of his shattered teeth. One of Blackwell's fellow inmates was once a surgeon. Why not a former dentist too? I eventually had him put pen to paper. Turns out Professor Means was the one taking bribes. The victim had suspected him after a report from the class snitch. That led her to question him at length the day of the killing, right now on stage. The result? A heinous crime that was brought before this court. The fool, like Newman, had come to know of the script's contents via the victim's note. Seems that he came up with a plan to stab the victim with her own awl in order to make the killing look like the one in the script and thus frame the defendant. Last graph of paper with his name on it and the same mark as Professor Court's plan. Yes, about that. His plan is bestowed upon all students graduating at the top of their class. Really? So then... Indeed, once upon a time, Professor Means was also awarded the same notebook. The handwriting is being analysed now, but like as not, the scrap belonged to him. This too was evidence of the bribery scheme the victim had obtained. Now that Constance Court was clean, not only Aristotle Means took the bribe. To think a professor would murder a colleague, then try to pin it on a student. This is the dark age of law, and we can only hope that a brighter future awaits. The first step is to hand down my verdict for a promising young lady. This court finds the defendant, Juniper Woods, not guilty. Wish you all the best on your vote. We have a hope to restore the law to its former glory. Yes, Your Honor. I'll work hard. Proudly serve Professor Court's memory. Do not let her death be in vain. That was the last thing I expected to hear from him today. Court is adjourned. October 26th. District Court Defendant Lobby. Number 3. Thank you, Fina. Really? Nothing really. I don't know. You looked pretty wound up now at the end. Literally and figuratively. You look pretty hungry for a knuckle sandwich, Buster. Don't mention it. Thanks, Juniper. That means a lot to me. I still have lots of work to do, and I can't wait until we see you on the judge's bench. No, it's okay, We just got a call. In memory of Professor Constance Court, who worked so hard to make it happen, the festival is being extended one extra day until tomorrow. Really? Alright.
We've got a special treat for all of you. A love letter for Themis Legal Academy.
Oh yeah, that is good.
Achtung, baby. It's time for the Guitar Serenade.
October 27th, Themis Legal Academy. Third floor lecture room. Lecture hall. That's right, thank you for that dream somehow. Just remember, the objection posed is all about attitude. Oh, and congrats on your mock trial win. Although, Robin had you for a while now. I did, didn't I? But I'm just letting go. Mock trial was? Wait. Did they replace the trial in B1? Juniper, there's something I've been wanting to say to you. Huh? Juniper, can we still be friends? You know, best friends like we've always been. Huh? Best friends? Hey, when you gonna confess your love for Juniper for one more? No, I was gonna confess. I'm not a genius, and I'm merely 25 years old. We already dragged it out of me during the time. Whoops. Listen, you too involved in Miriam. Me too. Is she trying to be Solid Snake? I wouldn't have it any other way. Best friends forever, huh? No matter what anyone says, nothing beats true friendship. Aren't you a bit old to be using that word? But yeah, he's the best friend a guy could have. Which reminds me, we're supposed to meet up and gossip about a new girl in the office. Hey, no talking at me behind my back. What kind of guy is he? Well, if I had to describe him in one word... And so, after some slight arm twisting, Apollo promised to bring me to meet his friend. Unfortunately, that promise was never meant to be fulfilled. Not long after, their friendship was mercilessly severed by fate. And the bonds between us began to fray and unravel as well. That's surely before. So you better be taking leave of absence. Even now, those words continue to ring in my ears. In this coordinate, ever cheerful Apollo's voice made him sound so cold and distant. The lines were counter at the end of... The Cosmic Turnabout. Wow, now